Hello my friends, welcome back to my channel. This is Miss May. On my channel I do a variety of lifestyle videos. Today's video is going to be a Amazon favorites video. We literally buy everything from Amazon. Basically all of my filming gears are from Amazon, and Amazon Prime Day is coming. I think this year it was July 12th, 13th. I will put the actual dates right here. So with Amazon Prime Day approaching, there are so many sales and deals. So in today's video, I want to share with you what are my Amazon absolutely favorites. And if some of these items are on sale, hey, it's a good time to buy. Before we start, don't forget to like and subscribe and ring the notification bell. And just a disclaimer, I bought all of these items within the time span of last year or even before last year. So just because these are my absolutely favorites doesn't mean that you need to buy every single item. And another thing is, this happened to me before, I think about 5 years ago when I first started this Amazon Prime Day, like browsing. Sometimes I buy things just because they're a good deal. After buying a lot of items without using them afterwards, I've learned my lesson. So just because they're good deals doesn't mean I need them or I use them. So the first item is, well, I think this is like something everyone needs. It's a cooling blanket. We have a cooling blanket and a cooling comforter. The cooling comforter is a little bit bigger and thicker, and I actually use them when I go to sleep. But the blanket is something that I use like when I take a nap on the couch, or sometimes when I meditate. Yes, I'm a yoga teacher. Sometimes when I meditate, I get cold, so I just put this cooling blanket. If you take a look, this blanket has two sides. One side is just a typical blanket, it's kind of fuzzy. The other one is the special Japanese technology, I believe. It's that like cooling techniques. So when you sweat, like if you're just like really hot, like these are really breathable, but it's just very cool to touch, like seriously. And I've had subscribers comment like, if you have something made with silk and then you put a little bit of water, put it, you know, in the fridge or something, but it's just too much work. These are just cool to touch and they're very silky texture as well. The surface level is nylon 75%, polyester 25%. The back are 100% bamboo fiber. It says washing max 30 Celsius, very mild, do not bleach, do not iron, do not dry clean, hang in the shade. So don't put it in a dryer. This is from the brand Elegear. I will put the link down below. But this is like a huge blanket. I love this. I love the cooling side specifically. So it's just, oh, and I like this color swap. It's just, sometimes I could be a little bit dramatic if I'm talking about something that I absolutely love, but this is something I absolutely love. The second item is actually my wallet. I think I talked about this before in my video. This is my iPhone case / wallet, and this is from the brand ZVE iPhone wallet case. I'll put the link down below. Oh, all of the items that I mentioned in today's video will be linked down below. So this is my favorite iPhone case. I've been using this particular brand for the past actually 3 years. Yeah, like I used it with my previous iPhone, which is iPhone 11. This is iPhone 13. So this is my second case for iPhone 13. I think these cases are ranging from $25 to $30, something like that. And each case lasts about a long time, but when it gets dirty or sometimes, you know, it kind of starts to wear off and I don't want to use something that looks really ugly. So pretty much I just buy a new one, and it comes with two straps. This is the wrist strap, and you can also do it crossbody around your neck, but I don't need that long strap because I feel like it's gonna tangle. What I love about this, first of all, it's just really good quality. It looks really nice. I like this color. My previous one is blue. And of course we have the wallet thing, so you can actually like pretty much put the cards and cash right here. I have some cash right here as well. So I'll link it down below. I love this one so much. And if you buy regular wallet, they're like $60, $100. They're pretty expensive. But this is a cell phone case / a wallet, and it's just, when I walk, I don't have to hold my phone. I should just hold onto the strap. It's just so much easier. This is my absolutely favorite. So I will link it down. So the next item that I absolutely love is the air fryer, and we pretty much buy a lot of things from Amazon, but sometimes they're also on sale on Costco. So you don't have to buy these on Amazon. It depends on like which one has better deals, but I know a lot of people don't have the Costco membership. So we actually had several air fryer in the past. The first one is the Ninja air fryer. That one is pretty affordable and it works like a charm. But if you want a toaster oven / air fryer, we also have the Cuisinart toaster oven air fryer, which also works really, really well. And there are different types of air fryer design. The first one is the one with the basket. These ones, they're actually pretty affordable. They are really good. The only thing is you have to pull the basket out to check if you overcooked your food. But if you buy the ones that kind of looks like an oven, then there is a window, then you don't have to constantly check, you can just look through the window. So it depends on like which one you prefer. Usually the ones with the window is a little bit pricier, but there's so many different brands. I've also used some off-brands air fryer before and it worked like a charm as well. But of course I've only used them for a year. So again, it depends on which one you like and prefer and your price point. But if they do go on sale, air fryers are like a must-have in the kitchen for me nowadays. And I refuse to buy air fryers that are not on sale because they're always one of these air fryer brands that are on sale for these holidays, the Prime Days, and Costco's. And so the next item is, I bought this item because I watched Jaclyn Hill's video of Amazon favorites. Yes, I'm a sucker. I love Amazon and sometimes I just watch mindless content on YouTube when I'm like having some downtime and I ended up buying things. So that's why I put a disclaimer. Just think about what you need and then you buy things. So from Jaclyn Hill's Amazon favorite, I actually bought a purse that she recommended. It looks really nice and it is really nice. It's quite heavy. It's really good material for Amazon. I will link it down below, but it's the chain is really heavy. So I'm like, ugh, I want to talk about it, but I'm like, no, they're not my absolute favorite. So I don't want to like, recommend you something that I kind of like. Okay, these ones are pretty affordable neck massager. I think I'm gonna buy another one or something for my friend at work for his birthday present. So this is basically a neck massager with a massage balls. You don't have to actually use it for neck. You can actually use it for like your tricep, your bicep, like it's just that like position massager, kind of like the ball massager. And my friend who previously went to a chiropractor and the chiropractor actually recommended something like this. So that makes me want to be like, okay, I actually want to recommend this because if a doctor recommended this, also I'm a doctor. If you didn't know, I'm Dr. Me. I do have a Ph.D. It's kind of irrelevant to the topic we're talking about. Okay, so if a doctor recommends this, like it's probably something good. So what you do is you basically just do it like this and then you just So Jaclyn Hill talked about like, oh, she used it when she watches TV, which is really nice. And you only need to use it like for like 5 to 10 minutes to feel it. And if you have like any other things, you can also use it this way. I'll link it down below. Like if you need like a massage right here to your shoulder bracket and then right here, so it has different functions. You can also massage your legs like this pretty much. So yeah, if you have like anything sore, it actually feels really nice pressure. So it's not like a real neck massager where it's like electric powered and stuff. You do have to put in a little bit of work, but it's tight enough to feel something. So I actually really like it. And it's surprisingly affordable. When I think of Jaclyn Hill, sometimes I was like, she's so rich. But like the things she recommended are pretty down to earth. That like things that are pretty affordable to me, like an everyday person. So yeah, this feels really, really nice. So highly recommend this. I'll link it down below. So speaking of like social media ads and stuff, the other day I saw an Instagram ad about like cleaning the cat hair, and I guess Instagram recognized it and started to recommending me like different cat like things you use around the cat, like the water fountains, like the different toys and stuff. So I saw something like this, so I went to Amazon, and this is the Amazon bestseller, pet hair gun. This is called the ChomChom roller. So if you have a pet, either a cat or a dog, this thing is a godsend. The ChomChom roller, I'll definitely link it down below. It's really affordable. It's like $21, $25. So it's a reusable cat hair removal. So what happens is like when cat hair goes into your like chair, your rug, any fabric, your carpet, so this thing, it kind of just absorbs. I can insert a little clip right here when I use it, and then you can just do this. And then all of the hair will come right here. And when you open this, all of the hair will be like right here. So it's so freaking easy to remove the cat hair. I tried everything. Handheld vacuum. I tried the robot vacuum. It's just the cat hair just grab into my rug and my carpet. It's just so hard. But now I just do this, and it works with dog hair. It works with my hair as well because it's kind of this special material. It's like reusable for like thousands of use until like, you know, you ruin the fabric, maybe you need to repurchase. But it's so much easier than a lot of the other ones where you have to manually do this. This one you just open and all of the hair will be in the back. So highly recommend this one from the ChomChom Pet Hair Remover. I'll definitely link this one down below. So the next item is a little bit more expensive. Let me go. Ta-da! Okay, I'm back. The next item is a neck and shoulder massager. This one you can buy it from Costco or Amazon, of course. And sometimes I think it's interesting when Costco is on sale, Amazon gets on sale, and then vice versa. So if you don't have the Costco membership, usually there's some sort of sale matching because they try to get the price a little bit closer, even though it's probably not a wholesale price, but it's pretty good price on Amazon as well. So this is from the brand Infinity, I believe, but there are also like so many other brands like Homedics, and like I will link some of these down below. I actually purchased 3 of them in the past just because we also purchased them as present. It's a great Mother's Day present, Father's Day present, and it's gender neutral. Like anyone needs a good neck and shoulder massage. And what I love about this item is like you actually don't have to do too much other than just holding them. And another thing is it's not just the neck massager, it's also a back massager if you just run it down in your back. And my mother-in-law really liked it when after I bought it for her as a Christmas present. So now I'm like, I bought one for myself. It's just so much nicer that you don't actually have to do any work. So this is kind of similar to like if you go to like a masseuse or a masseur, but the difference is like I think massage therapists, they can control their like, I don't know, sometimes they can use different techniques, but there was a time that I went to this chain massage like spa place, and I didn't really like my masseuse and she was just not very good. And then I came home and I was like, okay, this actually feels way better. And I didn't want to be rude and stuff. I still tipped her and stuff, but I was just thinking maybe she's new and then her like massage was not even as good as this, because this one is actually, you can make it pretty deep tissue and I really like it. So this is from this brand Infinity, and we've tried other brands as well. There are also other like review videos in my channel. I'll link some down below. So other than this, like the position massage gun is also very, very good. But the only thing is like the massage gun is really good for like recovery after the gym. If you're just sitting here and then like if you're just sitting here doing computer, I actually feel like if you don't have the actual muscle soreness, like the position massage gun is not necessarily necessary. But these are really good if you're just sitting down and you want to loosen up, and that's what I feel like it's really, really good. Next item is a shower caddy and a bath caddy. When we first purchased this bathtub, and it's my dream that I can just use my computer in my bathtub, I can watch a movie and stuff. So I watched several videos online about shower caddy. I will link it down below the one I have. Like I'll also insert a clip. It's upstairs, kind of big, and it's so nice that there's like a drink, almost like a cup holder, and there's also a little thing where you can actually put your iPad there and you don't have to worry about the iPad falling into the water because there's a little block right there. So as long as that works, my iPad will be great. So I absolutely love that one. So if you have a bathtub, I highly recommend that one. And for the shower caddy, we've tried so many different shower caddy before, and none of them actually really worked well until actually the brand sent me one. Like I actually made a dedicated video reviewing this. It works like wonders. It never fell from the wall. So my husband actually bought something similar like later after he saw me install it in one of the bathrooms, and now he installed it in our other bathrooms as well because it holds more stuff. So I will link them down below, and I just feel like these are such a life changer. Like especially before, I'll have my bottles everywhere in the shower, but now it's just all well organized, and I don't have to use that ugly thing that I put on the shower head, even though I still have it, but it kind of moves. So now we have it on both sides. So I will insert a clip right here. I highly recommend, like, if they go on sale, definitely buy those, and they're pretty affordable as well. So the next item is a Levoit humidifier. It's actually pretty humid in Texas all the time, but in my office it's really cold and dry because of the AC unit, right? So I actually bought this humidifier, and it also works really well in winter seasons as well. I've bought so many different humidifiers from different brands, but this brand, Levoit, I actually saw them on sale during the Amazon Prime sale, and I am very excited because that's the best humidifier I've ever used. It's just so much easier to, you know, remove the water tank and refill it and put it back. It's the life changer, and there's like a little thing on the top where you can put essential oils if you want to. It says don't put essential oils in the water because it will actually kill the entire system, but there's like little top pad where the steam actually go through, and that's where you put the essential oils. So it's a humidifier, but you can also use it to diffuse essential oils. There's a specific little like part where you can do that, which is really good. So highly recommend. So the next item is my Fitbit. Fitbit, again, is something I only buy when it's on sale, because usually one of these are on sale, one of these like different like generations of Fitbit. I actually have a Fitbit generation 5, which is pretty nice because around my Fitbit you can see there's a little sensor thing. So you can use this sensor to actually measure your heart health. What I love about this is that I also purchased a Fitbit Premium, which I actually made a dedicated video reviewing like whether it's worth it to pay the Fitbit Premium. So right now I think it's worth it, and I like the Fitbit Generation Charge 5 just because it has multiple functions. So why do I really emphasize on this? Of course, I'm a fitness junkie. I go to the gym every single day. I'm also a fitness instructor. I'm a yoga teacher. But what it helps me the most was to track my basic body temperature and my basic like resting heart rate. So this came in handy when I got pregnant earlier in May. Like, I had some symptoms, but I've never been pregnant before, so I didn't know what are those. So actually I was doing a lot of harm because I didn't know. So I was drinking a lot of coffee when I felt really exhausted. What really convinced me to take a pregnancy test was the basal body temperature rises and my resting heart rate raised by a lot. And that was all indicated by my Fitbit, because sometimes like Texas weather is hard to, you know, it's sometimes are hot, sometimes are cold, especially in April, May seasons. And also like I exercise a lot, so my resting heart rate sometimes fluctuates as well. But my Fitbit actually gave me like a very good like track. And then I have the premium, a graph of my basal body temperature and stuff. And the moment I realized it was rising a lot and it never decreased, I was like, okay, I thought my period was coming, but it wasn't, because I was cramping a lot, but it was implantation cramp. But anyway, then I, of course, had a miscarriage if you've been following me for a while. And then this thing also indicates it, like after my miscarriage, how the body changes, the hormone changes. It was documented really well from my Fitbit app. So I highly recommend, and also motivates me to take steps. It motivates me to exercise. It motivates me to sleep more. It's just overall really nice fitness tracker. I know some people use Apple Watch, which have so many more functions, but I use my Fitbit for my fitness and wellness and health. And this is really good. And also during my miscarriage thing, I actually have a really bad stress. It also tracks your stress management right here. So usually I don't have a lot of stress, but during the week of miscarriage, especially the Memorial Day, it drops to 67. So sometimes we don't take care of our body because of what's going on in our lives, but like Fitbit really reminds me to track my body, like really like if I feel stressed and anxious and stuff. So Fitbit usually goes on sale, like electronics goes on sale in Prime Day, and I swear by this. So the next item is, ta-da! This is a sunscreen. This is from the brand EltaMD, and this is their UV sheer broad spectrum sunscreen. It's water resistant 80 minutes. It's transparent zinc oxide, UVA, UVB protection. They also have a tinted version, but in today's video, I'm just sharing the untinted version just because, like, you know, what if you're a guy, you don't want the tint, of course. So usually when I'm very picky about sunscreen, it's also summer, and the UV index is really high these days because there's not much cloud and you're going to the beach and stuff. Like, I know some people really want to get tan and stuff. You can still get tan with sunscreen on, but it's just skin cancer is a thing. My boss actually had skin cancer. One of my other coworkers had skin cancer. They said they used to go to the beach and go to the lake without sunscreen, trying to get a tan. So long story short, protect yourself. It doesn't matter if you're a boy or girl, like make sure you put on sunscreen. So what I love about this, it's so blendable, it's so hydrating, and it's just so sheer. Like I used to hate sunscreen just because I don't like the fact that it's like so sticky and it's so oily, but it's the best formula, best of the best formula. And another reason why I love this item is because it's a combination sunscreen. Like if you didn't know me, I am a skincare makeup junkie as well. I have done extensive research in terms of skincare. This is really good. It's a combination sunscreen. Include zinc oxide and octocrylene. So they're different chemical filters. Some chemical filters may be a little bit concerning with people who are pregnant, sensitive skin. And before, like I knew about this when I put on chemical sunscreen, some sunscreen really burned my face. So what I swear by is the physical sunscreen. This one contains 15% of zinc oxide, which is a physical sunscreen. It's the most stable filter in all sunscreen pretty much. What's the difference between physical or mineral sunscreen compared to chemical sunscreen is chemical sunscreen, they react to the UV lights. It's a chemical reaction that generates heat. So you're burning your face if you use chemical sunscreen, and you have to reapply because, you know, the chemical reactions and stuff. Versus this one, like zinc, is basically a shield. It reflects the sun away from your skin. And of course you need to reapply if you're like doing sports and stuff, but it's way more stable. So highly, highly, highly recommend. Highly recommend. So the next item is a spray mop. I actually got sent this product. It's a mop that sprays water. So there's a button where you can spray like some water or cleaning products to the surface as you mop. That works like a wonder, of course, because in the past we will have a little like a container thing where we put our mop in there and we will have to go back to the container, clean our mop. Not this time. So we just spray the first surface and then we mop as we go. So I will link it down below. I'll insert a clip right here. It's kind of hard to demonstrate. I'm sitting here. So that spray mop is a game changer. I hated mopping. I never mop. But ever since we have that, I just need to put some water in and I just spray as I go. And it's so lightweighted. The mop is so lightweighted. It's so much easier. So yeah, highly recommend that one. Finally, the last one in today's list is, well, if you're a guy, probably, or if you're not trying to conceive, this item doesn't really work. Just like, you can go to the Trader Joe's or Amazon videos, Trader Joe's or Costco videos is what I want to say. But the final product is pregnancy test strips. So as I shared with you before, I was pregnant and then I had a miscarriage and my hormones are all over the place after the miscarriage thing. So I watched a bunch of YouTube videos and there was this one video from the doctor and she said, like, this is from an OBGYN, and she said when she was trying for, you know, get conceived, she was crazy. She was testing from the earliest day to test, and she was testing like 7 days each cycle. And she said like the over-the-counter testing, like the over-the-counter pregnancy tests are so expensive. So she bought these pregnancy test strips on Amazon. So they're like about $8 to $10 for 20 strips, which are pretty good, 50 cents per strip. If you have to test multiple times in your cycle during the 2 weeks wait, that's perfect, right? Then I watched another YouTube video about testing all of the pregnancy tests online. Like this girl just got pregnant and she was testing like if there's a faint line, and some of those over-the-counter ones are not as good as this testing strip, which is from the brand Momed. I'll link it down below as well. And after my miscarriage thing, I keep testing positive on my pregnancy test because it takes a long time for the HCG to drop. So I just wanted to get a negative test. That's all I ever wanted, because I want to make sure the next time if I have a positive test, I actually get pregnant. It's not a false positive. To be able to establish that, I need to actually get a negative test. So I've been testing. So over-the-counter testings ones are so expensive. So I bought these strips and finally they are negative, and then I'm in my new cycle. Really happy about that. So if you're also trying, if you're my age get this testing strips is what I'm saying. Alrighty, that's it for today's video. It seems like it's a very long video. I just rolled out of the bed. Hopefully my speech is coherent in today's video. And thank you so much for watching, and have fun during the Amazon Prime Day sales, and just be more discretionary, like in terms of what you need, what you want. And there's so many like items, like we bought so much more from Amazon the past year. It's just these are my absolute favorite, like things that are life changer. There are also things that are like the eye massager, the face massager. They're nice, don't get me wrong, they're really nice, but I just feel like they're not like life-changing items yet. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Before you go, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye! Check out my Costco and Trader Joe's videos and food vlogs. Bye!